Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So I actually did not get a chance to check emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of September, but there were some other things that I wanted to go over with you guys today. So jumping right into it, I think I actually mentioned this to you guys before in another video, but I did run across some information. So I'm just going to kind of go over it quickly. Basically, the HUD, which is a Housing for Urban Development, awards $10 million to public housing agencies. Okay, now this article does go on to say that that $10 million has been allocated to 55 public housing authorities, okay, PHAS, throughout the country to make needed capital improvements in public housing developments that serve to enhance safety and security for residents. There's a complete list of housing authorities that has received funding. It should be on, I'm going to say, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development website, okay? Deputy Secretary Adrian Todman announced the awards during a virtual call with the with the following PHA leaders. Yeah, the leaders. Okay, so I don't know if you guys want to know the name of the leaders, so I'm not going to go through the list of all of that, but it says families who live in public housing deserve to be safe in their homes. These grants help ensure the health and safety of public housing residents so they can go about living their everyday lives peacefully without having to worry about having a secure place to call home. The Omaha Housing Authority would like to thank Deputy Secretary Todman and the entire team at the Department of Housing and Urban Development for the $247,000 Emergency Safety and Security Grant Award. Okay, this grant award will allow OHA to convert all non-residential doors that are currently secured with a key, lock set, or deadbolt to an access control system with two-factor authentication. Wait a minute, I just lost my place. Moving too fast with my finger. Currently secure with a keyed lock set or deadbolt to access control system with a two-factor authentication and intrusion alarms. Additionally, this will allow OHA to upgrade interior lighting and fencing to reduce locations that are hidden from view. These investments will take place at 4 of OHA's tower locations. We appreciate the ability to invest in additional safety measures to support the individuals and families of OHA has the opportunity to serve. Okay, so, you know, to be perfectly honest, again, you know, even though it's necessary for you guys to know that this money is available, and for those of you who are living in public housing, you know what I mean, to be aware that they are going to be investing into what they call safety measures. But I still think that that money could be better spent. They need to be building more buildings for people who need public housing. They need to be communicating more with landlords who are offering housing or are willing to accept public housing payments. They need to be doing a little bit more to get people in. I saw a comment, which I do read you guys' comment, by the way, and I did see a comment down below where someone was basically saying that they live down in downtown LA, and that the way that they made it, the way that they explained it was they were saying that there's an increase of homeless people, but they call it the zombie apocalypse or whatever. So, you know, I don't go down to downtown LA that often. For one, I hate driving down there because I can't stay on all of the one-way streets and all of the unnecessary traffic, because there is so many one-way streets and you can't turn on this street, you can turn on the next. I don't like that kind of stuff. So I don't go down to downtown LA at all unless I have to go to a marketplace, because I can go down there and get flowers and stuff at a discounted rate than buying them at Target or Ralph's or whatever. So for the most part, I would have to say I agree with the fact that homelessness, especially in LA County, is ridiculous. There's an overwhelming amount of people who are without housing, senior citizens, people who have substance abuse issues, and then people who just unfortunately fell by the wayside because of the pandemic, who lost their jobs, who were laid off or fired or whatever the case may be. So there's a heck of a lot more that I feel that they could be doing with this money instead of trying to fix some damn deadbolts or whatever it is that they're trying to do. None of that to me makes any sense realistically. I mean, I understand, but you know, for example, this is considered public housing, and the gates to get into the parking lot, you have to have a remote to open it, right? Which is pretty common, not just for public housing, for most places. If they have a gated type scenario, then you have to have a remote to get in, right? The neighbors next door, the kids that live in here, you know how many times that gate has been broken? I mean, they're not really doing a good job when it comes to feeling secure in your home. I've had my damn license plates stolen off my car. I've had my registration, my stickers stolen off my car. So, you know, they're not really doing a good job. And then there's a gate in the front that actually, if it worked right, is supposed to link to your phone, where they push the code that correlates to your apartment, and then you get a phone call and then you can open it. That hasn't worked since I've been here. So there's a lot more that they need to be doing. I was just talking to one of the resident managers, because we've had so many since we've been here. There's no stability in even that. You know what I mean? There's a resident manager, and then there isn't a resident manager. So a lot of times the questions and concerns that we have go unanswered because there's nobody really for us to talk to. And then on top of that, you know, I could talk about this all day, you guys, but these are just some of the many things that I'm hoping sooner rather than later that I'll be able to address on a larger scale. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more that I feel that they need to be doing. But the next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is in Michigan. Where is it? Okay. More emergency food assistance benefits to be issued this month. So this came out yesterday, you guys, by Midland Daily News. All Michigan families who are eligible for food assistance benefits are to receive an additional monthly payment this month in response to the pandemic. The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services announced it yesterday, which was the 15th. Eligible people can expect to see these additional food assistance benefits on their Bridge card from September 18th through the 28th. More benefits will be loaded onto Bridge cards as a separate payment from the assistance that is provided earlier in the month, according to the press release. Okay, so all households eligible for a supplemental nutrition assistance program are to receive an increase of at least $95 monthly, even if they are already receiving the maximum payment or are close to that amount. Households that received over $95 to bring them to the maximum payment for their group size will continue to receive that larger amount. And then it gives the amount per household size. So I'm going to go over that with you guys. So for one person, $234. For two people, $430. For three people, $616. Four people, $782. Five people, $929. Six people, $1,114. Seven persons, $1,232. Eight people, $1,408. Hold on. I just want to skim through the rest of it to see if there's any more relevant information. April 2020, some Michigan residents began receiving additional food. No. I think that's pretty much it. It says, additionally, the federal government is providing additional funding to states for food assistance under House Resolution 6201, the Families First, I can't say the name, but you know, the virus, Response Act. Okay, eligible families do not need to reapply to receive the additional benefits. People who receive food assistance can check their benefits balance on their Michigan Bridge card by going online to www.michigan.gov/MI Bridges or calling Consumer Services representatives at the toll-free 188 number, which is 1-888-678-8914, and they can ask questions about the additional benefits by calling or emailing their caseworker. So that's all the information here. I hope that was, you know, some good news for you guys. When I saw it, I was like, oh, if they don't already know about this, and I'm assuming you don't because it just came out yesterday. Again, this is for your Bridge card. Now, you guys let me know down below if the Bridge card, is that the same thing as your EBT card, or is that a separate card? Just let me know, because I really want to know. Okay, is it what is it? Is it if you're from Michigan and you know what the Bridge card is that the card that you guys normally receive your benefits on, or is that a separate card? Okay, but no matter, it says that the additional payments will be there between the 18th of September and the 28th. Let me check here just to make sure, because sometimes these articles could be talking about the very same thing that you already know about, and in this case, I just want to make sure whether or not this is the September benefits, and it's not. Okay, so I just want to make sure, because September benefits for emergency SNAP maximum allotments are supposed to be September 25th through October the 4th for Michigan. Okay, so that's completely different from the dates that was on here. I think it said the 18th through the 28th. Let me just make sure one more time. Yeah. So it'll be on the Bridge card from September 18th to through the 28th. Sometimes somewhere along the lines of that time frame is when you guys will receive those extra benefits. Let me see here if there is anything else. I'm pretty sure you guys are just through with talking about what's going on with the vaccines and all of that stuff. Yeah, this article doesn't even make sense. There was an article that I was going to read to you guys talking about how someone was saying, don't let California become the new Texas. What is going on in Texas? I know there's a lot going on out there with you guys, which, by the way, I don't know if I read this to you guys yesterday, but Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed social media censorship bill into law. This was as of the 10th of September. It's a bill that aims to stop social media companies from banning users or nixing posts based solely on political opinions. The latest salvo by Republicans who claim that these tech giants are censoring conservative users. I think this has more to do with Trump, because he was getting censored left and right when he was doing what he was doing or whatever, more than anything else. But anyways, it says the new law requires social media companies with more than 50 million monthly users to disclose their content moderation policies and institute an appeals process. It would also require such social media companies to remove illegal content within 48 hours. Under the state legislations, users may sue the platforms to get their accounts reinstated, and the Texas Attorney General would be able to file suits on behalf of users. So, your governor says we will always defend the freedom of speech in Texas. Bull. Which is why he didn't say the bull part. That's for me. Which is why I am proud to sign House Bill 20 into law to protect First Amendment rights in the Lone Star State. Y'all need to do. Let me tell you something. I don't know if this is true. I did some research and I told you guys I'm in the process. I want to move. I want to get out of here. Because of the situation with my kids, I can't really move out of state right now until, hopefully we gonna put that in the hands of, of the higher power. But I am hoping to be able to move out of here at least, but I wanted to move out of state eventually. I'm just tired of California. I've been here for the longest, and Texas was one of the states that I was looking at, but there were some things that I realized, like, you guys have to pay. There's no I guess you guys don't have like state funded Medi-Cal programs. Now, who's to say that I may actually need them? But because I have a pretty large family, unless I become a millionaire, you guys know, even when you have a job and they offer you benefits, if you have a pretty significantly large family, like if you have 4 to 6 kids, or if you have more than just 2 people that you're going to be putting on your benefits, that pretty much takes up your whole check, depending on how much money you make it. And I'm not an RN. I honestly don't plan to go back into the workforce. I plan on doing this full time. Hopefully I'll start to see the rewards of all of my hard work and consistency sometime in the future, but I definitely don't plan on going back into the work field. But Texas was one of the states that I was looking at, and I'm not looking at them no more, because like I said, I heard that there is no like state funded Medi-Cal. You guys, pretty much if you go to the doctor, you have to pay out of pocket. Do they even offer other types of health insurance like Anthem, Blue Cross? Is there anything else in the state of Texas? Let me know if you're from Texas, what's going on in Texas. But yeah, there's a lot going on out there. Social media websites have become our modern day public square. They are a place for healthy public debate where information should be able to flow freely. But there is a dangerous movement by social media companies to silence conservative viewpoints and ideas. That is wrong, and we will not allow it in Texas. So the new law would affect companies including Facebook, Twitter, and even YouTube. It's the latest Republican effort to take on the social media giants. Florida recently passed a law that would have prohibited social media platforms from banning political candidates, but a federal judge blocked the law before it was supposed to take effect. Some Republicans have for years claimed social media companies have an anti-conservative bias. Complaints that grew after former President Trump was blocked from using. See what I'm saying? I haven't read this before today, but I already knew. My common sense, especially coming from the Republicans, we know whose side they on. This is all about Trump. This is all about making sure that they can get on social media and say whatever they want to. Yeah, I do understand freedom of speech, but you can't just get on social media publicly and just disrespect large groups of people just in general. And you guys already know how I feel about Trump. Before I could even get to the other stupidity and things that he has done and said, I still am caught up on the fact that he's disrespectful to women. It don't matter what color you are. He's disrespectful to women, period. And I'm just as, I go just as hard for women's rights as I do for, protecting our babies or whatever, because they are our future. But yeah, I can't even, I don't pay attention to the stuff that comes out of his mouth when it comes to political things, because just on a general note, I just don't think this man has the basic common sense that is needed just for basic human things. That's just my personal opinion about it. But yeah, I definitely feel like this article was this law more so is not about protecting the people again in Texas. This is about protecting Republicans so that they can come on social media and say whatever they want to and speak freely. Now, when you're campaigning, I do understand that there are certain points that you need to speak about so that everybody is aware of where you stand. However, I still believe that even in basic human conversations that you have with family members and friends and employees or whatever the case may be, that there is a way to communicate things, and bringing people down just to express your point of view is not necessarily something that I stand for. And I'm sorry, but unfortunately, a lot of politicians, doesn't matter which side of the fence they sit on, Democratic or Republican, liberal, progressive, conservative, moderate, I don't care. They all, in some way, shape, or form, have disrespected people on a larger scale with their words. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that at that. I think that is all I wanted to go over with you guys today. We are going to take a look at emergency SNAP maximum benefits really quick on my phone. You know, I like to put it on the screen, but I don't think I'm going to do that because, like I mentioned to you guys, I don't think much is going to change. This is the very last month that those benefits are going to be available. You know, I'm still going to be coming on here and talking about other things. Everybody should have received, hopefully did receive their child tax credit advance yesterday, the 15th. Somebody was asking me about an update, and I did kind of research, but I didn't see anything that was new. As far as I know, moving forward, the remaining payments for the year, the one for October, the one for November and December, are going to be on the 15th of the month. The only one that was different was for August, because it was going to be on the 13th because the 15th was on a weekend. Other than that, I haven't seen anything new. But if you guys have some different information or different than me, then just drop it in the comment section below so that we can all take a look at it. Okay, so emergency SNAP benefits looks like it's the same, y'all. I don't see anything different on here. Looks like everything is absolutely the same, but I don't think I went over the payout dates yesterday, so I'm going to run through those really quick for you guys today. Let me take a look at August benefits just to see if there are any states that have yet to pay out. This is for August, and I'm looking at right now. Just trying to see if there are any states, because some states pay a month behind, like California. We won't get our benefits for September until October the 23rd, but there are some other states that pay a month behind. So Vermont, you guys should have gotten your benefits yesterday on the 15th, so check your cards, because you should have gotten your benefits for August yesterday, September the 15th. Okay, other than that, I think all of the other states have paid out their benefits for the month of August. I see Pennsylvania is going to be doing a final run next month, October the 8th. And I think that is it. No, Wisconsin is also going to be doing a final run for any apps that they miss in August, October the 16th. Let me just check one more time the front. New Hampshire, they're also going to be doing a final run for August benefits, October the 5th. Kansas, you guys are going to be receiving your benefits for August. It's September the 15th through the 24th. So it started yesterday, and they're going to continue all the way up until the 24th of this month. And that's for August benefits. I just want to make that clear that what I'm looking at right now is for August benefits, okay? And it looks like that is pretty much it. Everybody else looks like they are squared away. Okay, so let's look at this September. All right, so for September, emergency SNAP benefits for September, just make sure you guys understand me. Alabama, September 30th. California, October 23rd. Colorado, September 7th through the 11th. Connecticut, September 17th, which is tomorrow, and then every Friday until all of September apps are completed. Delaware, September 29th. DC, regular issuance. Georgia, September 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. Hawaii, October the 11th. Illinois, September 22nd through the 30th. Weekly starting October the 4th. Indiana, between the 5th and the 23rd, odd days only. Iowa, you should have received your benefits between the 1st and the 10th of this month. Kansas, October 15th through the 24th. Kentucky, September 2nd through the 19th. Let me just say that again. For Kansas, the benefits that you guys will be receiving as of the 15th through the 24th of this month is for August. Now, for September benefits, you won't be receiving those until October 15th through the 24th, okay? Kentucky, September 2nd through the 19th. Louisiana, September 3rd, 10th, 17th, and the 24th. Maine, September 10th. Maryland, all month long. Massachusetts, October 4th. Michigan, September 25th through October 4th. Mississippi, September 2nd. New Hampshire, September 5th, the 21st, and then a final run October 19th. New Jersey was at the beginning of the month, September 1st through the 5th. New Mexico, September 1st through the 30th. New York City, September 16th and 17th, the 20th through the 24th, the 27th through the 29th, and then the rest of the state will be September 13th through the 16th, the 20th through the 23rd, and for all, it says benefits will be available the next day. Guam, September 17th, so tomorrow. North Carolina, September 22nd through the 30th and October 1st. Ohio, September 27th. Oklahoma, September 10th through the 15th. Oregon, September 10th, 29th, and then October 1st. Pennsylvania, September 16th through the 18th, the 21st through the 25th, the 28th and the 29th, and then November 5th. Rhode Island was September the 3rd. South Carolina, September the 1st through the 19th. Regular issuance. Tennessee, September 1st through the 20th. Texas, September 9th through the 13th, or September 7th through the 13th, which is on the USDA website, so somewhere between there. Utah, September 26th. Vermont, October 14th. Virginia, September 16th today, so check your cards in Virginia. Washington, regular issuance. West Virginia, September 9th, and then a final run October the 13th. Wisconsin, September 25th, and then a catch up November 13th. And then last but not least, Wyoming, September 2nd through the 5th, based off of the first initial of your last name. Well, all right, you guys. As always, I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys. I would highly encourage you guys to check out my merch shelf. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe, share the video. You know what I'm saying? I want to grow this platform. But as always, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to say remember to live, love, and elevate. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, beautiful people.